The book is called The Art of Possibility, and the art of possibility is a practice. I want to give you a story. Two shoe salesmen were sent from Manchester to Africa in the 1900s to discover if they could sell shoes. One of them wrote a telegram back saying, "Situation hopeless, they don't wear shoes." The other one wrote, "Glorious opportunity, they don't have any shoes yet." Now, those two telegrams come from different places. Situation hopeless, they don't wear shoes. That goes along with the whole language. If it's not possible, it can't be done, others are better. It's the place for competition, for success, for failure, for all those things that we measure in what we call the downward spiral. The other statement lives over here. I have to get a red pencil. The other one lives over here. Glorious opportunity, they don't have any shoes yet. And that goes with a different language and also a different body language. Situation hopeless, they don't have any shoes. Glorious opportunity, they don't have any shoes yet. Those two worlds are completely distinct worlds. Now, in this world, possibility lives as luck. We might have it, we might not. Over here, possibility is the norm. Spirituality is the norm. They are totally separate, different worlds. And the shoe salesman, the two of them, have conditions that are identical. The conditions don't matter. What matters is the words that they speak and the expression that they make. My father used to say, there is no such thing as bad weather, only inappropriate clothing. So that is a way of experiencing that in that. There is no recession so great that it precludes possibility, and there is no wealth and power and fame that will protect you from falling into the downward spiral. So it's available for everybody. There's a lot of complaining going on right at the moment during the financial meltdown, as they call it. I want to tell you a little story about my father, who came from Germany in 1937, having lost everything. All his belongings, his mother killed in Auschwitz, 14 other members of the family killed. He lost everything, his house, his belongings, his money, his profession, everything. And he came to England with 4 children to support and a wife. And incidentally, I never heard him complain at all. I said, "Aren't you angry?" And he said, I discovered a person can't live a life under the shadow of bitterness. He was then interned in a camp for 2 years on the Isle of Man. And there were many people, 2,000 men living in tents in a state of terrible upset, having lost, like he, everything in a foreign country, in war and uncertainty and different language and horrendous situation. And most of them were in a state of total depression, staring at the barbed wire fence the whole day. And my father said, "There are a lot of intelligent people here, we should start a university." And they did. And 40 classes met regularly. There were no books, there was no chalk, there was no paper, there was no blackboard. And they had 40 classes. Yesterday at the reception I met a gentleman who said, "My father was in that university." Right. So it isn't the circumstances that are crucial. It's what we say about the circumstances that matter. And we can either decide to live here or over there. This is the first morning of the World Economic Forum, and now we know that we can make a choice. And so my invitation is that we make the choice not over here, but over here. We can choose and we can spend the week in that discussion. This is a matter of leadership. Leadership in the sense that every time you open your mouth, you are being a leader. You have a choice in leadership, whether you speak over here or speak over here.